Hit it.
We're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh.
All right, let's jump right in. When last we left our heroes after vanquishing the two shadows in the attic of one Batilda Bergdorf and uncovering the untimely remains of her husband, being interviewed by the town guards corps in Elmswain, the group made the acquaintance of one Lieutenant Iago Whitfoot, who informed them that the Elmswain Guards Corps was relying on them to keep their ear to the ground, so to speak, gather more information, and keep the Guards Corps in the loop as to whether or not there was anything else in Elmswain that should be of concern of an undead nature. That evening at the Grizzled Grimlock, the group made two new acquaintances, a priest of the Blessed Mother and his turtle companion of ever-changing name. After a night of revelry and rest, the group's ranger, Xanthion, decided to escape the urban confines of the city, going out on a self-appointed quest to hunt some wolves. After a brief parley with the farmer, Sildren Monshiver, they were hired and given the bounty of 5 silver pieces per wolf ear returned to his farmstead. Journeying south of Elmswain, Xanthion picked up the trail of a pack of wolves. Shortly thereafter, realizing that that pack of wolves was itself being tracked by another hunting party. Believing that he could head them off at the pass, the group forged ahead, where they were suddenly met with the appearance of a young child, confused, by the name of Emma Wood, uncertain of how she got there, uncertain of where she was. Xanthion, eager to catch up to his quarry, urged the group to bring the child with them, which they did, and then finally caught up to the pack of wolves in a clearing about 2 hours south of Elmswain, where they had surrounded a fallen humanoid figure. After some subterfuge, trying to engage the wolf pack one at a time rather than all at once, Natari, the priest of the Blessed Mother, charged headlong into battle. After Petra Sugarloaf's sleep spell took out 2 of the wolves, the victim of the wolf attack, obviously deceased, stood up. We are in the middle of combat. Felix, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, here, let me pan over because I'm up in the corner. There we are. Well, let's see here. So, I will cast Firebolt upon,
All I'm seeing is a black
let me
screen.
ping here, this wolf here. So, let me...
All I'm seeing is a black screen, guys.
Hold up. Hold up. Anybody else have a black screen?
I can
I'm
see
good.
it.
No, I can see it.
I can see it.
Okay, let me just do a refresh.
I can see it. You were kind of freezing up, and I don't know if it's my internet connection or if it was you, Shannon.
If Jim can see it, it works.
I'm fine. I'm old school, so I got a good imagination. Go for it, Shannon.
Hold on. I can fix this. I'm just not exactly sure why it's not working on your end. Hold on.
Surprise, Falcion has been
Bam,
blind.
there it is.
That's odd. I'm going to have to tinker with that and see why you weren't able to see it when everybody else was, but we'll go on with that. All right. Felix, go ahead and...
Cast Firebolt upon that wolf that I just pinged. Does that hit?
Ooh, it absolutely hits. All right, Felix, you see your firebolt shoot forward and blast into the side of the wolf. It yelps in pain, takes a half a step sideways before regaining its composure and turning to face you. It is hurt. It is still standing. Are you moving?
No, I'm going to hold position.
Right. Let me input the damage.
Can we get that music back, Shannon?
Is anybody else not hearing it? Because I still hear it playing.
Never mind. It's probably me where I hit the refresh button. It's okay. I'll get it when it starts.
Okay. Okay. This figure stumbles to its feet, looks around confusedly, and then stumbles, its gait unsteady and uneven, wobbling on its feet in the direction of Natari and the wolf that he is engaged with. Fasyan, you are on deck. What would you like to do?
I am going to why is it not letting me click my character?
I think you need to change your cursor.
There you go.
I see you pinging him.
I'm hitting the select move.
I think you're logged in on the account that you created specifically to broadcast from, Ben. I don't think that you are.
You are absolutely correct.
That is also why you weren't able to see before.
Smart.
I will go back and switch accounts. Sorry for this. Now I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 30. Alright, I'm right there.
Okay.
That's pretty much my move.
All right. Any action to go along with that move? Ben, does that end your turn?
Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay. That wolf is unconscious. Aaron, is sleep a concentration spell?
Great question. Let me find out for you. Starting. Where would it say that? It doesn't say anything about.
Under the, it would say, if it says under duration, if it doesn't have the word concentration, that means it isn't.
Oh,
doesn't
1
require
minute.
concentration. Well, okay, so that is not a concentration spell. Okay, that wolf is.
I'm sorry, did you say it was my turn?
No. I was
Okay.
just. I'm on the turn of one of the wolves that is unconscious, so I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
All right. This wolf, noticing its two comrades falling down, comes over and takes up a defensive position there. This wolf does the same.
1 second.
All right, Logan, Xanthion is up.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I want to cast Hunter's Mark on the stumbling figure.
Okay. Can you go ahead and cast that from your character sheet so that I can see the text on it? Can you actually send the text of it over? I just want to see if it gets a saving throw.
There you go.
So within range and miss. Query, fire lever. No, okay.
We can open the door. The screen door.
Do-do-do. That is marked. That is a bonus action. You still have your action.
All right.
Right there.
You currently have your bow ready.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at him with the bow.
Okay.
There we go. There's that.
Go ahead and take
The
your
big
shot.
door? Yeah, because he'll
Sure.
open that.
Good lord. Alrighty.
I deal an extra D6
Actually, I'll let me do it.
because of Hunter's Mark.
Okay, and then I'll call you. Stay here. Wait, stay here.
Alright, so 11 points of damage.
Noise.
Alright. 1 sec.
Here, let's take some of these. We took the rest of it.
Alright. The arrow takes the creature through the head. It is down.
Boom, headshot.
Hunter's Mark. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature. Okay. Alright, does that end your
And
turn? Or are you
I-
moving?
Hold on. We can talk to them.
No, I'm not gonna move.
Anything else?
Nope.
That is, let me delete that from the order.
Mhm.
That wolf is dead. And staying put. Jim, you are up with Natari.
Okay, sorry, I had to unmute. I got a wolf up my grill, so I need to attack him.
Okay.
I'll just attack him with my whatever. Let me look.
What? Recycle it. You don't want it.
Looks like we just lost Jim.
Uh-oh.
Is he not
Can
with
we
us
hold his,
anymore?
can we hold his turn?
All right, we are going to skip him and come back to him when he gets back to us. All right. Okay. Petra, you are up.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you were skipping him or not.
Yeah, we're just gonna, when he gets back in, I'll let him take his turn.
Sorry. Is that ambling creature dead? That has an X through it, right?
Yes,
Someone killed that?
it has been dropped by Xanthion's arrow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use part of my turn to scream, "What the fuck was that?" And then I'm going to. So we have, let's see, 2 wolves, 3, 4, 5 wolves left.
This wolf and this wolf are unconscious. This wolf is dead.
Okay. Then I am going to. I'm just gonna fucking run in and slash at him.
Okay. Any movement through this tree counts as difficult terrain, so make sure that you count those squares as 10 feet of movement.
Ugh, no, that's too much work. I'll just cast Earth Tremor.
Okay. Can you tip that over for me?
Did it go? Did it do it?
I am not seeing it.
Oh.
Can you just take a moment to appreciate the guy or girl just, getting it on the drums right now?
I am sure that is a computer.
Hey, don't.
Somebody
ruin
had
my
to program it. Somebody had
That's-
to program it.
That's
Man.
true.
Ben's got the right idea.
Okay, you know what? My spells aren't working right now. I'm gonna try something else. Okay. Do I need to do anything different for difficult terrain?
It counts 10 feet of your movement to move through a
Ah.
square that's difficult
Hey,
terrain.
back.
30. All right, so I'm moving there, and I'm just gonna yell profanity at the wolves because that's all I can move.
Got it.
And I'm gonna be really,
Distract
and
them.
yeah, I'm gonna yell about my boomerang being gone too. Hey, can somebody get my boomerang? Somebody go get that. It's in the tree.
Fetch, wolf,
Thanks.
fetch.
Yeah.
Be
Yes.
a good boy.
Okay, that's why I did that whole distraction in the first place. I was kind of hoping that they would go fetch it, but
Actually, what tree is it in, Shannon?
that is a
It was
great
this
question.
one.
I think it, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And
believe
this
you.
is the one that you hit with Firebolt. This is the one that Petra hit. Jim, are you
Yes.
with us? Okay, are you back in Roll20? Because I'm not seeing your name.
No, I don't know. I must have lost internet connection altogether because I dropped out of the meeting and just things are weird.
Are you getting
So
back in?
I'll just race with it. I'll try to get in, but I'm just going to attack that wolf in front of me with the mace.
Okay, I can actually do that for you. Collections, my campaigns.
Hold on, just a second. Real quick here.
Sorry. All right, and you are wanting to take a swing with your mace, correct?
Correct.
Actually, it's a mace. Okay, you take a swing with your mace. The wolf sits back on its haunches and lets the head of the mace go wide over its shoulder. You do not hit.
He's right in front of me.
Are you going to move?
Yes,
Which way are you moving?
left side.
Okay, hold on.
No,
I'm gonna make fun of him for missing at such a close range.
Your left or like so
My military left.
like,
Now I'm agitated because I missed.
in the tree?
Oh, I can't see. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you take a side step there? Okay.
I'm gonna yell at him. I'm making a song about how much you suck right now. People will sing it for years to come.
All right. As you take a step to the side, trying to get a strong position against the wolf back on its haunches slowly backs away, watching for any incoming attack. It takes the disengage action and moves back toward the pack. 10, 15, 25, 30, 40. Okay. Felix, you're up.
All right. Let me see here. Sorry, I was distracted real quick. Oh, the booby. Let me measure something out right quick. All right. Oh, heavenly. I am going to twiddle my fingers and yell sacramentum and call down sacred flame upon the wolf.
All right. Wolf, this is a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes. DC 14.
All right.
You will probably make it just fine.
A pillar of radiant light comes shooting down from the heavens, right between the wolf's shoulder blades. It howls in pain. It is still standing. This is not the wolf that you hit previously, but it does take the full brunt of the spell.
You take 5
5
damage.
points of damage. Got it. Are you moving or are you staying put?
Yes, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to post up right there.
Right beside Xanthion. Got
Right
it.
behind right next to Xanthion, yes.
Roger that.
Roger, roger.
Roger.
General Kenobi.
Well,
Is that
hello
what you
there.
guys-
That is gone.
Yes.
No.
15, 20.
We don't live at the beach. Probably outside we do.
All of you hear the child that you had found in the woods scream. You turn around to see that another creature is reaching out, trying to grab her.
Oh.
Forgot about that kid.
Who was supposed to babysit the kid?
You watch Emma Wood duck
it.
out
I
of
think
the
it was
way.
the
She is
sorcerer.
terrified. Fossion, it is your turn.
Serpentine, little one, serpentine.
I am going to dash. 10,
That's 10.
20,
Doing 20,
30.
30, and you got 30 left.
40. Well, if I could, if instead of dashing, if I get right there,
Mm-hmm.
then just breath weapon,
Yes.
shoot lightning at it.
And that is a dexterity save.
Yes, DC 12.
All right. The creature rears around to look at you because you're making no small amount of noise, rushing hellbent for leather toward it. As it turns around to look at you, it takes it slightly out of position. Your breath weapon takes it in the shoulder rather than dead on. It takes half damage. Is that your turn?
Yes.
That wolf is asleep. This wolf nudges its companion awake by howling into its ear. This wolf is no longer asleep. Morlo, it is your turn.
Okay, now remind me who are the belligerents here. The wolves?
Well, the wolves are who you came into the woods to hunt.
Yes, okay.
Whatever this thing and this thing are,
Okay,
you're not sure what's the deal with those.
okay. And this one is the girl?
This is the girl that you found in the woods.
Yes. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. All right, so I have, now let me ask you a question about on my character sheet, do I have, it says I have 2 hand axes
Yes,
as well as a glaive.
yes.
So is it considered? Okay, let me see here. All right, well, regardless, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to where I have line of sight on him. And I'm gonna throw my hand axe. I have to be at least 20 feet away.
Yeah,
and
you're in range.
up to 60 feet away. I'm just trying to make sure I understand this.
No, it's if you throw it within 20 feet,
Yeah.
you have no penalty. If you're more than 20 feet, you throw it at disadvantage.
okay.
You have
All
to
right.
be within 60 feet to have a chance.
I got you. Okay, I was reading that wrong then. Okay, so I'm gonna throw my hand axe.
Right.
No, they're in the middle of the game right now. I can't.
All right, that hits. Foss, you see the turtle come hustling at a surprisingly quick pace toward you, and as soon as it finds line of sight against this creature, it hurls a hand axe toward it. The hand axe goes spinning through and actually cleaves into its chest. The creature obviously is damaged, but it just stands there staring at the child unfazed.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
It looks undead. Kill it.
Well, that's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? All right. This wolf does the same, howling and nudging at its companion. This wolf is awake. Xanthion, you're up.
Alrighty. I first want to take my bonus action and move my hunter's mark to this wolf.
Ping it for me, please.
Oh, that's me. That was me.
There's no wolf there.
That was me. That was not Logan.
You now have a hunter's mark on a tree.
I was dicking around with my character. That's what that
You
was.
get that tree. You make it regret the day it was ever planted.
Stab a tree this time. I can't figure out.
Okay, is your over on the top left-hand corner is your cursor icon? What is highlighted?
The circle with the like, thing. The circle thing.
That it needs to be the cursor to be able to ping. Tell you what, do you want it to be this one?
I want it to be the red one. The one that's obviously got a bloody
This
face.
one?
Yeah.
This one. Got it.
Yes.
You move your hunter's mark. That is your bonus action.
Okay. And is the undead thing laying like in the way of the wolf? Does he have partial cover?
No. This
Okay, cool.
whatever that person was or had become, it is now prone. Its lifeless body is laying so that you have a clear shot.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot my longbow at the wolf. Shoot the longbow. Shoot with the longbow.
And in true fashion, Xanthion completely disregards what the entire rest of the party clearly ascertains to be the clear and present threat. All
Same
right.
character.
You pierce the beast in the side, it lets out a yelp and falls lifeless on the ground. Are you moving?
Yeah. I think I gotta stick with my decision. Just start running towards the wolves again.
Okay, so that was 10 feet because you're moving into difficult terrain.
20,
20,
30.
30.
And the entire time, Felix is literally looking at him like, the fuck?
Logan, does that end Xanthion's turn?
Yeah, but the entire time he's thinking, he's yelling to himself, I got a plan, I got a plan, I got a plan, I got a plan.
Of course he is. Oh man, that's fantastic. Foss. Ben.
All right.
No, you, as you are standing there recovering from the explosion of electric breath from your jaw, notice another one emerge from the woods.
Oh, shit.
This is bad.
This is bad.
That's
Emma.
all. I whisper
Emma
it to
Wood.
myself.
Terrified, starts to back away. This creature uses its reaction to make an attack of opportunity. And is successful. You see this creature reach forward with frightening force and grabs Emma up under the arms, lifting her up off of the ground and grabbing her in a bear hug. You hear the child scream. The jostle takes a toll on the child. You can tell that she is hurt. She is grappled.
Hey guys, why is she screaming so much?
Can you please keep it down? I'm trying to concentrate. Natara, you're up. Did you get back in? Yeah, you're here. Okay, good.
I don't think she's a hugger, Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Xanadu. Jim, are you with us?
Yes, I am
It's
muted.
Santiago.
Okay.
I know.
There. And it's 10 feet a square, right?
No, 5 feet a square unless you are in difficult terrain, and you are not.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Cantrip spell, which is Sacred Flame.
Yep. On which one?
Good question. We'll go back. The closest one right there. Whoops.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and cast it into the chat for me, please.
Okay. Just a second, I'm slow.
In more ways than one.
Whoa, that hurt.
All right. 8. That is a dexterity save. What is the DC 13? All right. The wolf, noticing the column of divine fire coming down for it, does manage to slightly obscure itself, curling out of the way. It takes half damage. Oh wait, no, it takes no damage. It jumps clear.
And I don't get any other actions.
You do still have about 20 feet of movement left if you want to use it.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. This wolf howls, the one that you had tried to target, tucks tail, and starts to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And is off the map.
Awesome.
Another creature emerges from the woods, but from between the trees, and looks to be coming toward you, Felix. Petra, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run and go find my boomerang.
Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Were you right there?
Whoops.
That's okay.
Right there.
You were right there. 5,
I can
10,
go
15,
diagonal, right?
20. Yes. So that's
Okay.
20 feet. I just needed to know how much of your movement you were using.
Sorry, I counted it and it was under 30, so
No
I
worries.
just
No worries.
okay.
All right.
Do I need to do it? Can I just have my boomerang back now? Is it gonna take the whole turn?
Oh,
to
no.
search the tree
You
for my
get,
boomerang.
no. You see it. You saw where it fell. You snatch it right up. It does not take your action. If you
Okay.
want, if you need to interact with any other objects on your turn, that would take your action. But you can snatch up your boomerang, no problem.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna snatch up that bitch then and throw it.
Just in a random direction.
At yeah, no, at the wolfy boy. The doggo
This
right
one?
there. Yeah.
Take your shot.
Okay. I don't have any of the buttons that I usually have on here. And it will not let me roll.
Take a quick second to. Do you see the little Beyond 20 red D20 icon at the top of Chrome beside of your address bar?
No.
Okay, do me
That's
a
why.
real
I
quick.
got you.
Real quick second. Open up a new tab. Just type in Beyond 20, all one word, Chrome extension, and it
I
should
got
bring-
you.
Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I got you. Okay.
That. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's just the damage, though. I need the attack roll.
Oops. I thought I did click. I did. Well, son of a nugget. Nope.
Hold on.
Oops. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's all gone.
So when you're on the actions page for Petra, if you click on Boomerang, a little thing should swap in from the right.
Yeah.
And you should have a red thing that says Beyond 20.
Yep. That's what I've been clicking.
Why is it not giving me a... Let's see here. That's so odd. Why is it not giving me an attack roll? Okay, tell you what, just roll a D. Just... When you click on the red Beyond 20 icon up at the top, what does it say for type of roll?
Normal roll.
Yeah, still not giving one. Okay, tell you what, just roll a D20 on here for me, please.
Okay.
That's
Okey
a
dokey.
critical hit. Okay.
Hooray!
Okay, so we will take that. So we will take the first one, which was 7. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You knock this wolf out by cracking it in the head with your boomerang. It is down. The boomerang still doesn't come back since you hit something. It is now laying in front of the wolf.
Right.
Is that your...
Yes, I'm gonna yell at Roan. Hey, if you need another weapon to swing and miss with, there's one right in the middle of the field.
Who's wrong?
Runs in a different multiverse.
The words
Wait.
echo through time
Oh.
and space, coming through clearly.
Hey, you gotta change your name,
another-
Jim. Nintendo. Nintendo over there. Sorry.
Christian, that's on you to remember that on Tuesday.
What?
Thank God.
Petra, after that stinging burn on a character from another campaign, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. That wolf is deceased. Felix, you're up.
All right. Well, Sacred Flame on him, I guess. Boom.
Okay.
Ah! God!
Uno, dos, tres.
You're killing it tonight. Killing it.
Dice roll. A D8, and I've got a 3 and a 5.
And as luck would have it, you bring the roaring column of flame down half a second too late. It steps immediately out of the area that you bring it down on through sheer happenstance. It just still shambles forward, and you are a second late bringing it down. It takes no damage.
What
Any
a
movement?
crazy random happenstance.
20, 25. I'm fucking off over here. I'm staying there. Felix is done.
I love it. I'm taking my sacred flame and I'm going home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Ben, one steps out from between the trees directly in front of you.
Oh my God. All right. I got this, guys.
Sorry, False. I'm squishy. You're not.
The creature wraps its arms around you in a tight bear hug. You take 6
Aw.
points of bludgeoning damage. Its breath smells of rancid, fetid, decaying matter, and its mouth is getting closer to you by the second. You are grappled. Your speed is 0.
Sounds like a recent date it is.
I mean, I'd still take it if that meant I got some physical affection in. I'd take that rancid breath.
I've been single a while. Trust me, you get desperate.
True story.
Maybe you just want some love. Give it a kiss.
It's like that one mission in The Witcher where you have to get the guy to kiss the wraith.
And
Does
one
he take him out
follows
to
it.
dinner first? Sorry.
15. Rears forward toward the captive Emma Wood, its mouth wide and groaning. Emma manages to kick it away. It does not find purchase. This one does the same. Emma is turning and twisting and screaming, managing to fight these creatures off, even though she is held captive. Foss, you're up. You are
What a badass.
you are grappled. Your speed is 0. It would take your action to try to shake free.
I am raging.
You are enraged.
And then I guess I'm gonna have to take a round to break free from being grappled.
You can attack. It does not affect your attack rolls. It just prevents you from getting away. So if you would like to break free, that would give you your movement back, but you can attack while grappled.
Okay, so if this thing has a hold of me, is it holding onto my back? Because if I can attack with this thing on my back, I'm going for the one that's got the little girl.
You can't reach the one that. Well, what's your range with your maul?
Maul.
Should be 5 foot with them all.
Yeah, it's 5 foot.
Yep, you are not within 5 feet, and you
Okay.
cannot move. It is holding you pat.
I'm attacking the one that's got me with my maul.
All right.
If I can. I'm trying to picture that in my mind.
Basically, imagine this. You are. It is coming towards you. It is grappling you, holding you steady so that you cannot shake it off. But as it comes in, you can use your maul. Hold on just a second. All right. So, yes, and then you just use your maul to separate distance between the two of you. That definitely hits, and you whack the creature upside the head with the hammer end of your maul. It groans in pain, but is still upright. Does that
Alrighty.
end your turn?
Yes. I took my bonus action in action and I can't move. So yes, that's the end.
No, wait a minute. That does not. That 10 bludgeoning did not include your +2 for rage, so that's another 2 points of damage.
It should have included that.
Rolling a 2d6 +4, you rolled a 5 and a 1, and the +4 for your strength. It did not include the rage damage. So just remember you need to tack on.
Okay. I figured since I clicked it on Beyond, it would automatically know that, but I guess not.
Apparently not. Okay, does that end your turn? Well, yeah, it kind of has to, unless you have a. Oh yeah, you used your bonus action to rage.
Yeah.
Okay. This wolf thinks better of the situation. 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It is off the map. Okay.
And off he has fucked.
And it is gone as well. Morlo, you're up.
Okay. Actually, I found this on one. I was just researching my character a little bit, and I found something. I just have a question about how this bonus action works. I'll post it in the chat.
Attack whenever you hit a creature with a melee attack on your turn.
Does that mean anytime I'm in range and using either my walking axe or a hand axe or my claws or unarmed strike or anything like that?
Yes, the glaive would not work because you have to be within 5 feet to hit it with a bite attack. But anything, as long as you are within 5 feet of it,
Okay.
you would be able to use your bonus attack.
Anything other than the
to the
glaive?
bite. Yeah, because right now you could actually, from where you're standing, you could hit this creature with your glaive, and it is not in range to hit you.
Really? Wow. Shit. Okay.
Yep,
All right.
that's the benefit of a reach weapon. You can attack something that can't reach you.
Okay. Right. I do have. Raphael wants to say hi to Logan real quick.
Hey, Logan.
What's up, dude?
Hi.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
He literally only wanted to say
He
hey. to
only wanted
Logan.
to say hey.
That's so
He's
sweet.
watching. He's kind of balls deep in watching Ready Player One right now. So, but he said, "Logan, sir, I want to say hi." Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is Morlo is going to move 35, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to this side.
Okay.
I'm going to reach out and grab my hand axe that's embedded in his chest. And with my other hand, I'm going to claw melee attack him. Because I need to get my axe back, right?
Well, if you're retrieving, I mean, you're right next to him. You can retrieve the axe from him and then attack with the axe. That's not a problem. And I think the axe would probably do more damage.
I'm going to. Okay.
Completely up to you. I'm not telling you what to do, just letting you know you
I
can't do that.
Yeah, I want to. I envision pulling the axe out, like pulling him toward me and clawing him with the other side as I pull the axe out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. Did that show up?
No.
Oh, okay, we do it again. There it is.
There it goes. Okay. All right, and now this is with your claws?
Yeah.
Okay, you reach out with your sharp tortle claws and scrape the creature across the face and chest, and thereby also, we'll say, grabbing as you claw it. That is when you grab your hand axe and rip it free, causing slightly more damage than just a straight claw attack would, because you nail this thing for 8 points of damage. And then your bonus action for a bite, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that?
It is still up. It is looking badly wounded, but it was looking badly wounded when it emerged from the trees.
So do I have to roll 1d4?
You have to roll for an attack.
Okay, which attack do I roll?
Well, the claws do the same amount of
Is
damage,
it-
so let's just go ahead and do a claws again, and we'll say it's the bite.
Oh, so it's any. I guess that's why I'm confused about. I was reading that and it was weirdly worded, at least for me to understand it. So I do claws again.
Well, we'll say that just because the damage for the bite attack is 1d4, which is the same damage as the claws. It is a bite attack, but unless you have an attack called bite that you can click over
Okay.
from beyond 20, we'll just use the claw
gotcha.
attack as an easy substitute.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Whoa.
Very nice. You lunge forward after the claw attack. Let's see here. Who would have the best vantage point of this? Foss, you would see this the best. The turtle almost unhinges its jaw. Its mouth swings so wide. It brings its mouth down on the head of this creature, and you watch as it literally bites its head off. Scott,
Throws up on the undead. So you can still hold on to it.
the taste is horrible.
I can imagine.
I don't know. It doesn't look that bad.
It probably tastes like Malort.
Strangely enough, yes.
Rotten sushi.
The creature is
Exactly.
As the creature falls, it lets go of Emma Wood. She is no longer grappled.
See, I thought that was Foss that we were flanking, but it's not. I see that now. Foss is
Mhm.
behind. Okay.
Yep. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Where are we at with this guy?
At least I think so. Yeah.
Xanthion, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna move 10, 20. Is it 30 to get out or 30, 25?
Where did you start from?
Right here it was
So it would be 10, 20,
10.
25 to get out.
25.
So you
I'm
saw.
gonna move my hunter's mark to the other undead around Emma.
That is your bonus action. That creature is now marked.
And then is he in line of sight that I could hit him with my bow?
Yes, there is nothing obstructing.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Right.
And then does it hit?
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes,
get
it
to do
does.
another d6. Too.
So 8 points of damage. The arrow pierces through this. Let's see here. From this, actually, yes, straight through the creature's shoulder. The creature doesn't even seem to notice. Obviously, you have done physical damage to this thing, but it is still 100% focused on Emma Wood. Was that 8 points of damage total?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10. All right, Morlo, this creature stumbles forward unsteadily toward you, groaning and just making an ungodly noise as it approaches. It takes a swing at you, and its bony fingers, some of the fingernails missing, just scrape against the outer hull of your shell. It does not grab you.
Can I counter since he missed?
No, you do not have an ability that lets you use your reaction to attack something. There are feats that do that, but you do not have one yet.
I am a turtle too, so I'm probably like, what?
Thank
He's
you.
just scratching
I
my
had
back.
an itch there.
And
It's the
another one
DMVs
emerges
need-
from behind you, Foss.
Holy shit. Man, can I pick these things up and use them as weapons?
I'm not biting another one. They taste like shit.
Eat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
You feel this creature's arms wrap around you from... Oh, wait, no. You are already grappled.
Yeah. Thanks, Shannon.
Fossian, you
Double
feel the cold sting of this creature's mandibles sink into the fleshy part of where your shoulder meets your neck. You take 4 points of piercing damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I believe in you.
All right, good to know. Emma backs away. This creature uses its reaction for an attack, snatches her right back up. She is grappled once again. And takes 2 points of damage. Natari, you're up. That would be you, Jim.
Yeah, I'm looking for my unmute button. All right.
Did you find it?
Are you sure?
It seems to be working.
Okay.
I'm confused. Which one are the enemies? This one's an enemy. Whoop. That one's an enemy.
One would seem to think.
Nearly everything in the
No.
top right corner is an enemy.
No,
Okay.
no, the Dragonborn is not an enemy. Please don't hit Fossian.
I need to move.
I don't know. Xanthion's getting a little anxious.
15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Nope, because, oh yeah, there you go, 30 feet. Yep, straight up.
Okay, and then attack that bad boy.
With what?
That, whatchamacallit. I'll hit it and miss, so it doesn't really matter. But Sacred Flame.
All right, go ahead and tip it over into the chat, please. 4 points of damage and a DC 13 dexterity save. Jeez. These things have terrible dexterity and they are rolling really, really well. You managed to just bring it down a hair too late as it stumbles forward towards Xanthion. You're just a moment behind it.
Bitch. Hey, don't push it towards me.
Okay. It steps forward to you, Xanthion.
Damn it.
Well, I'm glad it's not me.
Oh, jeez. So you feel this thing just slam into you, almost like it is just plowing with every ounce of its energy into you, wrapping you up with its bony claw.
What the hell are you talking about?
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. So please mark that. I've got that on your token here. And you please mark that on your D&D Beyond character sheet. And you are grappled. Your speed is 0.
7, you said?
Yep.
Oh, wrong keyboard.
How many keyboards do you have?
I'm using a laptop for Zoom and like my actual computer for.
Don't ask
D&D
too many
stuff.
questions. That's how many.
So
All right, so you watch Felix collapse of a heart attack. Petra, you're up.
random heart attack, weird.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna hop my little happy ass out of this tree here and pick up my boomerang.
All right, so that is 10 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna skip my happy ass another 20 feet towards the zombos. 10, 15. So I'm gonna stand boop right there.
You would be, yep, shoulder to shoulder with Atari.
Dope. And I'm going to toss my motherfucking boomerang.
The official title.
Yeah.
That's the brand name.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's part
say
of the
it was
licensing
passed down
agreement.
to me by motherfucker who was my uncle.
Does that have the little TM superscript after it?
Yeah, TM,
Yeah.
TM. Okay, boomerang.
No, the full name, please.
Oh, motherfucking boomerang.
Thank you.
Okay, my boomerang has disappeared, so that's cool. You know, I'm just gonna
Don't yell swear words out of it again. Please do something.
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Go ahead
It
and
says
tip.
cast on VTT. Did it go there?
Yeah, it went.
All right.
And did the DC 13 Wisdom save?
Hopefully they did-
Just
they
out of
did.
curiosity, what is the vicious mockery you're hurling at this thing?
You unleash a sting of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range.
Mhm.
So I was gonna get that little zombo there.
Oh no, I know that. I was just wondering if there was anything in particular you actually wanted to say as a part of your vicious mockery.
Oh, yes. How much time do I have?
6 seconds.
6 seconds. All right, motherfuckers, listen the fuck up. You fucking zombies.
And then that would
get
be the end
fuck
of it.
out of here.
You get to use
Aw.
zombies. Hey, you know what? I'll let it go. I'll
So
let it go.
insulted.
Get out of here. Okay. It takes 3 points of damage. And I believe it gets disadvantage on its next attack roll. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Do I have anything? Yeah, I'll just have to remember that. Okay. Does that end your turn?
One more thing. Your mothers are very disappointed in you. That's it.
Felix, you're up.
That's my bonus action.
Bonus action taunt.
Let's see here. Can I firebolt this I don't know, crotch stain that's grappling Possion? Or biting him, I should say.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Oh, I didn't know if I would risk hitting him or not.
No. Foss is giving him no cover. You've got a clear line of sight.
Okay, well, here we go. Fuck it. Firebolt. Igni, motherfuckers! Wow.
That's a
Pyro
good one.
techniques.
Okay. Yes, that does hit.
You
Oh
threw a
my
lit-
god!
You threw a lit Zippo at him.
Yep. A tiny little mote of fire basically just goes hurling out of Felix's hand and just kind of goes. And you hear a slight singe. The creature seems disinterested.
Hey, Felix, do you need me to talk dirty to you? Will that help?
Of all the pussy I could possibly get, you're not the one I want. Fuck off.
You couldn't have me anyway.
You are the only pussy that I will gladly turn down.
Oh, I'll change your mind.
He's single.
Xanthion is so uncomfortable by this conversation.
Foss,
Good.
Yes.
This creature still coming in toward you that you had whacked with your maul, still coming in, its teeth, some gums exposed and receding, some teeth falling out as it chomps toward you. But you managed to kick it away. You are keeping it at a safe distance. It is not able to bite you.
No! Stay back!
I would have to say, you have chosen single-handedly the worst tactical position in this you could have possibly chosen.
Run away.
Oh my gosh.
His movement is 0.
Oh
Can't
no.
move.
So as this one is attacking you, in your mad flail, one of your feet kicks out and hits one that you didn't even realize was there, pushing it away mere inches from also sinking its teeth into you.
Well, you're gonna have to update me on my hit points because I did not keep up with it because I thought you were.
Let's see here.
I know I lost 7 and then I lost something else and that was it.
7 and 4. Okay. Let me. So you are down 11. Got it. So you are at 12 hit points. Please mark that on your D&D Beyond character sheets. Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I didn't like that. Oh.
This creature lunges forward, sinks its teeth into Emma Wood's throat,
Oh.
and rips it out. You watch the form of the child go limp and fall to the ground.
Antion Foley starts crying.
Okay.
And to add insult to injury, one more emerges from between the trees. That one is dead. Foss, you're up. It would be one DC 11 strength check to escape from all of the creatures. But if you then moved, everyone within 5 feet of you could use its reaction to make an attack of opportunity, just for your information.
And I can't cleave.
What are you doing?
I'm raging, so
Well,
I'm still. This one right here has me grappled also.
No.
Just this one.
This one has you grappled. These two are trying to bite you.
Okay. Well, the one that has me grappled is getting hit by my maul.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And that would be 15 damage. Was hitting this one. Well, whichever one has me grappled.
That is the one that has you grappled. And in one clean swipe of your maul, you completely remove its head from its shoulders. It falls down. You are no longer grappled.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking golf, motherfucker. Alright. Now as a bonus action. God, I can't move.
You could. There's
No.
nothing preventing you from moving.
I can't. I turn and face him.
Okay. Standing pat.
Yep.
Morlo, you're up.
Okay. Let's see here. Oops. Can I pass through them this way, or do I have to go around them?
You would have to go around them. The one that,
Okay.
that was immediately in front of you that has the X through it,
Yes.
that is a downed creature. That you can move through.
Okay.
You cannot move through this creature's space, so you would have to move up to here and then down
Okay.
to here.
And then what about what's her face here?
Neutrino.
Oh, I can't ping it. That's all right. I'm gonna go. Fuck. I'll just go here. Actually, no, I don't need to move. Never mind, because my glaive can reach.
You could reach either that one or this one with your glaive.
Can I reach them both if I step forward?
You only have one attack.
I gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, if you were high enough level to have multi-attack, you could hit both of
I
them
gotcha.
from where you're at, but you don't only have one attack for the attack action right now.
Okay, I will attack that one with my glaive.
Ooh, that is a crit. So
Wow.
that is 18 points of damage.
Nice.
All right. You lunge forward with your glaive, Morlo. You literally run this creature through the abdomen. You feel the blade of your glaive come out clean on the other side. Waiting to see this creature fall, it just stands there and stares at you as you pull the glaive back through the cavity that you have now cleaved into its abdomen. You can see its spine and its entrails exposed. It just stands and stares.
Do I get a
Just
bonus attack since it was melee?
You can. You're within 5 feet, so you can take
Okay.
your bite.
All right, I'm gonna. Even though it tastes like Malor, I'm gonna go for the bite again.
I think we have discovered Malort's new ad campaign.
It
It tastes like a zombie.
All right, and you said that's claws.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Just going to use claws because it uses all the same stats.
sure.
That is a hit. These things are very unsteady on their feet. They are. They almost just completely disregard what you are doing to try to hit them. Sometimes even stumbling into the hit.
Okay.
But they are lucky enough to dodge Sacred Flame several times.
You sheer luck too, man. I want to stress that this thing, like literally, it was more an issue of you brought it down half a second too late rather than them doing anything to actually jump out of the way. But yes, you managed to rip this creature's throat out. In fact, doing it so well, you feel the spine snap in your jaws and its head lolls off to the side. It falls limp.
Does it taste any better than the head?
Yeah, because it didn't actually explode in his mandibles. Okay, is that your turn? Are
So
you
we know
moving?
how to kill. We know how to kill them now. Have Marlo eat them. Cool.
Wind up the turtle and let him loose. Okay, you still have your movement if you want it, or you can stand pat.
Yes, I will move. Is she dead here? Is that what it looks like?
She falls down to the ground limp. You have not checked on her because you used your
Okay.
action to take an attack.
I'm gonna step between her and this
Got it.
other
Okay.
one.
All right, and that is your turn.
Yep.
Xanthion, you're up.
Do I have to take an action to ready my short sword?
No, you are currently holding your bow. You could drop your bow and draw a short sword as one part of the free interaction with an object. Your bow would be on the ground, and you'd have to collect it from the ground if you need it in the future. But you can pull a short sword at no penalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but can I pull out both of mine to
No.
do my 2-weapon attack?
You
No.
cannot. You can pull out one and make the attack, or you can pull out one for free and use your action to pull out the second. But you could pull out one and make the attack this round, pull out the other one next round, and have 2 attacks next round. It's up to you. Which way do you want to go?
I'll do the one attack. Just one attack.
Okay, go ahead. That is a definite hit. And roll your extra d6 for your. Oh wait, no, this does not.
No, it's
Do
the
you-
other one.
Do you want to move your hunter's mark before you do this? I will allow
I
you
can't.
to
It
do that.
hasn't hit. I can't. That one hasn't hit 0 hit points yet.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that is 5 points of damage. You drive the short sword forward into its chest. You feel it make purchase. You know you have physically damaged this creature. It does not seem to mind. Is that your turn? Well, yeah, that's your turn. You don't have anything else to do. That is dead. Right. Man, Foss, you are redefining what it means to be a tank. You feel this creature jump onto your back. You are grappled. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Your speed is 0.
Okay, down to 8.
Emma Wood needs to make a death saving throw. It's a fail. 1 failed saving throw. Death save for Emma. Natara, you're up.
Okay, the guy would there. Sacred Flame again. Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna stumble forward because that's where I am.
Boom.
Okay, you said that was bludgeoning damage?
Yes,
I'm resistance to bludgeoning with rage.
that is correct. So you get 2 hit points back. Thank you, Ben.
Woo!
You are at 10 hit points. Dexterity
for future bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
from non-magical weapons, correct? Or is it just all? Okay, got it.
Well,
Got
I'm
it.
guessing. Can't cast or concentrate while raging. It doesn't actually say. Here, I'll send it in. If it'll send.
If it doesn't say the word non-magical from non-magical weapons,
It doesn't say it.
then that would include from magical weapons. Doesn't matter. These creatures' attacks are not magical, but just to let you know. All right, back into the action. Atari, you bring down a column of holy fire and finally make
Yes.
contact with the creature that you actually wanted to do something against. So your streak of futility is over. The light burns and singes, and Xanthion, you can smell the acrid smoke as the divine light burns away at this creature's skin. Again, no sign of physical pain from the creature. It still is completely focused on trying to bite you. Which brings us to its turn. It is trying to bite you, but its undead pride, wounded by Petra Sugarloaf's stinging rebuke, thinks better of itself and reconsiders its choices in unlife and fails to penetrate your skin, which brings us back to
Yes.
Petra.
You know, a parent's disappointment is a great motivator. All right. I'm gonna run up on this Zombo
Yes.
right over here. I'm gonna use my rapier. The actual one, not my rapier wit. And there we go.
Please tell me it's dead now.
Calculating.
All right, Petra, you lunge forward, and the blade of your rapier pierces in one of this creature's ears and out the other side in a spray of blood, brains, and vitriol. You pull your rapier clear, wipe it off, and the creature falls.
No, wait. I want to grab his head and whisper into his ear hole. This is what happens when you don't please your parents, and then let him drop.
Petra,
Yeah.
Mark inspiration on your character sheet.
Yes.
Are you familiar with what inspiration does?
No, I have no idea, but I
You-
love it.
You can spend your inspiration point to re-roll any roll in the game.
Noise. Thank you.
Does that end your turn?
I would as a I didn't say dual wielding. As a bonus action, I want to give bardic inspiration
Mm-hmm.
to who needs it the most? Foss?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to
Yes.
give Foss some bardic inspiration.
Boss, as you are fighting for your life, trying every which way you can to fight these creatures off, you just see Petra run this creature through the ear, whisper some taunt in its ear as it falls, and then she just looks at you and sends you a wink. You have bardic inspiration.
Nice. All right, I'm done.
Is that bardic okay, just real quick. Bardic inspiration is a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
As a bonus
awesome.
action, a creature other than yourself. Oh, is he within 60 feet?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
He's like
okay.
within 20. Okay. That's
Dope.
fantastic.
For 10
Okay.
minutes.
Awesome. Felix, you're up.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cure wounds.
All right, go ahead and cast that, please.
Did it? Oh, whoopsie. Sorry.
I love that it says damage.
Damage. Yeah.
12 damage.
So she should be stabilized now, right?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm still just imagining you running up and just finishing the job for the creatures. Just like, heal! Okay. Her eyes shoot up. She takes a gasp of air and immediately starts sobbing.
Fair enough.
Oh
Crying child.
no! Now
Emotional
I'm
damage.
panicking.
Can I drag her back like 5 feet?
How much movement do you have?
I have 5 feet left.
Drag her crying ass.
Uh,
I
Terrain.
don't think that would be allowed. Not.
if
have
not,
to
then
Yeah,
I'm-
no, that would take your attack. That would take your action to drag.
okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Then I'm moving over 5 feet.
Okay. Making the
I'll just
child a
leave her
buffer.
there.
Ew.
I'll just
Hey,
leave her
the
there.
cry-
turtle's still there. The turtle's still there.
She's crying. She's crying. You have the
That
total
turtle has
protection.
eaten 2 of those zombies.
She is prone. She does not have a reaction. Okay.
She is safe when that turtle is around.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
I'm
Yes.
talking about it like it's not even there.
I'm just imagining Felix running up, actually inflicting 12 points of damage on the child, and then running away.
kind of like Xanthion. It's like old lady. Ah, run away.
The entire time, Felix is just.
I had definite reason to think she was evil.
I love that we already have our first meme of the campaign. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, that one.
I mean, I tried to.
That's gonna be
Put
that's gonna be
Hunter's
my
Mark
my
on a
hand
tree
motion
earlier,
every time I do
so-
cure wounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God.
Poke 'em.
Oh wow. Okay.
Ah, great times. Good times.
Okay. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Foss. This creature lunges forward, and once again, you feel this cold, icy sting as the creature's teeth, this time at your side by your hip, finds purchase into your form. You take 4 points of piercing damage, reduced to 2. I need you to roll me another Constitution saving throw.
God, I need some armor. 18.
Okay.
You can use
good to
your
know.
inspiration for that too.
You passed. Don't burn your inspiration.
Oh, I just saw the roll. Never mind.
Yep, you're good. Okay. All right. Hey. Oh yeah, sorry. Just 1 second. 1 second, guys. I will be right back.
Yeah.
So Jim. Jim? No? Never mind. He's not listening.
He looks extremely paused.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can? I wrote a song about your character for the next
Oh,
the next
boy.
D&D
Did I lose
session.
everybody again?
No, you're there.
What?
I think you're just lagging. You probably have
Yeah.
some kind of internet issues.
You moved a little bit.
You're scratching your face right now.
There we go.
I see you.
I'm
I wrote a
competing-
song about Roan for the other session because you were improperly labeled. I might point that out. Your name was Roan.
You guys quit playing
This campaign.
Xbox. Daddy's on the
Oh, you should be good. Great. Thank you. Sorry for the delay. Morlo, the creature that you are squared up against, that you had stepped through to make yourself a barrier, you succeed in catching this thing's attention. It reaches forward and locks its cold fingers around your throat, strangling the life out of you. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You are grappled. Your speed is 0.
Turtle in a half shell.
Hey,
And this one comes forward, Xanthion, and seeing the one that had you fall through Petra's heroics, as it is falling, this one steps up around the fallen form of its comrade, paying it no attention. It wraps you up in another bear hug. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You are once again grappled. Your speed is 0. Voss, you're up.
Aw.
All right. Can I use the Bardic Inspiration to roll me a d6 for hit points? Is that possible?
That is not a use of Bardic Inspiration that I am aware of.
All
It
right.
has to be added to an attack roll,
That's fine.
an ability
Saving
check,
throw.
or a saving throw.
I
Yeah.
understand. Okay. I am going to maul this one.
Okay. Go for it.
And I am doing it recklessly.
That's right. You do have reckless attack.
Reckless attack.
Woo!
Alright, and then I'm going to roll another d20. So the 15 I guess we'll take, and then the damage will take 13, 14, 15, and then roll a d6.
No, you don't need to use a d6. You already hit.
Yeah, I'm using the d6 to add to. I'm using the Bardic Inspiration to add the damage to that creature.
Hold on. Is that a use for Bardic Inspiration?
I thought I could use it for damage.
Hold on. I just want to be sure. Yeah, read that out to me.
Let's see.
Here it is.
Before deciding to use Bardic Inspiration die, let's see. Once the Bardic is lost,
Ability check, attack roll, or
Equals-
saving throw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh,
It's
well.
all
I
right.
don't.
I was trying.
You feel this creature's shoulder dislocate as you crash your maul down into it, trying to make yourself free. But not only does it keep standing, it is still grappling you with its dislocated shoulder. It is still up. Morlo, you're up.
okay. Let's see here. Okay, is this? Who's this one here? This
That's Fred.
is he? I mean, is he like different? Is he like the leader?
None of these actually seem. You know what? Roll me a perception check.
Okay, that's all right. Gee, Bob. Yeah. Cool.
So is this just a gaggle of zombies then? Random
Uh,
gaggle.
What is the proper term?
A murder of zombies? That might be more appropriate.
Well, murdered of zombies, I guess.
nice.
Walking Dead calls them a herd.
Yeah, the herd.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, these things are not communicating with each other. They
Okay.
really don't even seem to notice each other. Each one of them are acting of their own accord.
Okay. Well, this one that looks different to me, so I don't know. I'm gonna again keeping Emma to my back as much as I can on this on this board. I'm gonna glaive at him.
Because he looks different.
Yeah, well, and he's also the
Kind of
closest.
messed up.
Aww.
He's also been trying to take chunks out of his haunches too.
He
so
was
there's
bullied a
that.
lot in school, though.
I'm gonna glaive at him,
Guys.
and then yeah.
Slaughter him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that actually hits.
Okay. And
This
then
thing-
with my bonus.
Isn't even attempting to move out of the way as you guys are whacking at them.
Okay. So with my bonus, I'm gonna take a chomp at his head.
Go for a different body part this time.
Well, they've been dying when I've been biting their heads off, so I can suck it up for the team.
I think he really likes it, actually, you guys.
It's like I've got 3. The rest of you, what do you have? 1.
He's acquiring.
I'm a little. Oh, okay, I got 2.
I've got 2
Okay.
as well. Okay.
All right, good.
He's acquiring a taste for them.
All right, zombie muncher.
Great.
Awesome, Osborne.
So that is 7. All right. The turtle is ripping through these things. It
Finally move
falls.
Hunter's Mark. Yes.
And I look over at Xanthion and I say, I'm actually a part of this group. I'm not just some turtle.
I'm not just
I
some
was giving you a
turtle.
compliment.
And with that, Xanthion, you're up.
All right.
You are.
I'll move
I've-
Hunter's
I've been
Mark
waiting
to the one
to
that's
do that.
grappling me.
Hold on just one second.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Xanthion. What did you play?
I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to the one that's grappling me.
Okay, so that one is now marked.
And I can pull out my second short sword now too.
That is correct, and you would get your attack with it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do the 2 attacks.
Question: what is the duration of Hunter's Mark?
It's 1 hour, I believe. Let me.
Oh,
double
yeah,
check that.
never mind. Oh, wait, is it concentration?
I think so. Let me. Yeah, it is.
Do me a favor. Just go ahead and roll 3 concentration checks, 3 Constitution saving throws into the chat real quick, because I have not been keeping up with your concentration.
And
Okay. Okay.
12.
Yep. You still have Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. 2 short sword swings.
Go ahead.
Twice.
All right, and then that would be an additional 2d6, correct?
Yeah.
All right, 6, 8, and 7. So 8 and 7 is 15. So that's 21 points of damage.
Oh,
You
yeah.
shiv this thing, slashing, stabbing, just bits of it flying.
It's getting in my fur.
And
Gross.
the whole time, disconcertingly, it stares and just waits for an opening. It is still upright.
What? I'm trying to catch up to this turtle over here.
Portal.
You guys are like Gimli and what's his name?
Legolas.
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 Yes.
2 already. I'm
That's
on
the goal.
19.
That's the goal.
All right, Foss.
Got my glaive embedded in his What is it? In his nervous system.
Yep. You hear the snapping sounds of the jaws of this creature trying to find purchase. Doesn't manage to bite into you.
It's gnawing on one of my horns.
Emma Wood spins 15 feet of movement to stand and backs away 15 feet. And
A zombie comes out of the tree.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
I hope not. Felix
Sorry,
right
for
over
the
there.
love
He's
of-
very
For the
squishy.
love of the even-handed.
oh wow. Hold on. Let me see.
Reaches up and grabs her from the ground and pulls
Surprise,
her.
everybody. It's a Tarask. Roll initiative again.
What a twist!
Ooh, what a twist.
Yeah, she's got nothing. She holds her action. Natari, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna do guiding bolt. I was reading that. That sounds cool.
You have used both of your spell slots.
Dang, it's a spell slot. Okay, I didn't know. But then I'll just do the sacred flame again. Where am I at?
You
There.
are there.
My nearest threat is right there.
You got this one, or you've got this one that is currently grappling Xantheon.
It's amazing that my flame doesn't hurt nobody else. But I'll just hit that one, I guess.
Which one? That one? Got it. Go ahead and tip that over for me, please.
All right. Sacred flame, go. Whoops. Okay.
Oh, wow. That 1 point of damage, you managed to bring the column of holy fire down and singe off its big toe.
I thought you were gonna.
You thought he was unbalanced before.
You know what? You take a toe out, everybody's done. You don't realize how important a toe is.
You have, okay, that is your action. Any movement for you, Natari? Are you standing pat?
I only got 9 damage. I gotta stay distant.
So you're staying pat?
Yeah.
All right, got it. Petra, you're up.
Alrighty. We've got 1, 2 left? 3?
9, 8.
3.
3. Okay.
2 of them on
So
Foss
far,
and
so
1
far.
on Xantheon.
All right. I'm gonna run over to. Oh wait, I should probably take care of Xanadu first.
Xantheon. Xantheon.
As Xantheon is fighting and struggling with his short swords, pushing this creature off of him, he does take a moment to glance at you and correct you on his name, Petra.
I respond with, "Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I like
Promise
I
you
like the
now.
one I gave you better." I want to step right on the zombie that I just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna like step on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Probably didn't smush it because I'm a cat, but that's fine.
Starts backing his head
And-
around like a ball.
That's a backseat.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to use my rapier again,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to. Yeah, I would like to also stab this motherfucker in the ear hole.
Okay.
I
You
like that.
You do so, running it through at a downward plunge so that the rapier blade goes in its ear and down through its jaw and into its shoulder. And you stand there ready to give your taunt.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, the creature just turns over, turns its head, and looks at you. The blade still through its head. This should be a killing blow,
Mhm.
but it is still up.
Mm. I'm gonna just say, somehow you now look prettier than you did before, so I'll call that a win.
And you pull your rapier free as you say it. Are you moving? You still have movement left.
Yeah. No. No, I'll stay and help out Xanadu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Felix, you're up.
Xantheon.
Well, Felix will...
Logan, please mark inspiration on your character sheet. Felix, go ahead.
And the-
Yes.
Let's see, 5, 10. Novus Tellum and the magic missiles come forward from my hand, and I am spending 1, 2. Can I get him with that?
What's the range?
As I say, it's fiddle fuckballs. Sorry. What's the range? Oh yeah, he's within range.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't know if there was anything obstructing my view of him because I believe I have to see them.
Yeah, I would say if this was an attack roll, he would have half cover, but you have line of sight. It's no problem.
So then we cast. Whoa, I cast twice. Sorry.
That's all right. So 4 points to each of them.
CC.
This guy finally goes down. He's taking 27 hit points.
Do 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 do. Ya da da. Do ba dee ba dee ba do ba dee ba da da. All right. This creature, the magical bolt of your magic missile plows into its chest, knocks it a step backwards. This creature, you see the magic missile go through. It literally penetrates the creature at the navel, spraying entrails all across the tree trunk behind it. It is a killing blow, and yet the creature remains standing. This creature, you blast through the creature's chest with your magic missile. Petra, you are covered in a spray of vitriol. It too remains.
I'm gonna get you for that one,
standing.
buddy.
Something's going on.
Called collateral, not like I exactly intended on it. But sure, why
mean,
not? Hold your
That
ground.
could have been worse. You could have gotten hit with the actual missile.
Okay, you know what, Xenon?
Xanthion.
You've got a zombie on your back, so.
There is all this witty parlay. Meanwhile, you, Ben, are fighting for your ever-loving life, managing to kick this one off of you for another moment.
Say hi to Aaron.
Go Foss, go Foss, go Foss.
We will see how this goes.
We
Dominique.
miss you.
There's Joseph, and there's Tommy. All your friends are here, huh?
Because you have
There's Uncle Ernie. Boo.
gotten the creature's attention, Xanthion, you feel the grip of this creature slack. You are released as it turns and attacks Petra.
I mean,
Petra,
no,
you
no,
feel
Petra.
you feel this creature's claws grasp onto your fur, and you jump backwards, feeling the pain as 2 handfuls of fur are ripped out from your shoulders. But you are free. It does not hit. Foss, you're up.
Okay.
She doesn't approve.
It's on the table in there.
Attack on this one.
Okay, go ahead. That is a hit. And that is 13 points of damage.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm staying where I'm at.
The dislocated shoulder falls completely off and to the ground, discarded. It is now a one-armed creature, and it seems not to care. Morlo, you're up.
Which one was he just attacking?
This one.
Okay.
You are within range of that creature with your glaive right now.
Okay. I would. Let's see here. Instead, I think I'm going to go here. And
Get that thing off my back.
yeah, exactly.
Fight him.
Okay, let me get back to my character sheet.
I wish there was a tail attack with the Dragonborn.
If you have it on your character sheet, you would have it.
There's
Well, in fifth edition, Dragonborn don't have tails, but half dragons do.
Ah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
It's a
Jim.
weird. Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Okay, so you're
Okay, I'm gonna claw.
Hold
or no,
up.
I'm gonna.
Hold
I'm
up
gonna-
just
I'm
one
gonna-
second. What was your movement again? Can you show me where you were
Oh yeah, yes.
here, correct?
I was. Let's see. Yes, there. So
10,
5,
15.
10, 15, 20, 25.
All right, you definitely can move there, but as you move out of this creature's range, it uses its reaction to make an attack of opportunity against you. At this point, you are grappled.
Okay.
Your movement is 0. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So it jumped off my back and jumped on him?
No, this one is the one that attacked.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But your movement is 0. You did not gain flanking, but you are still in range to attack either one.
I am.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to. Is he holding on to my shell? How is he grappling me?
Yeah, actually, his claws are up under the holes that your arms are tracked into. Like literally, you can feel his hands inside your shell. It is a very disconcerting sensation.
Okay. I'm going to suck in my arms and legs and head and drop to the ground.
Okay, so you're using shell defense.
Shell defense.
That's awesome.
All right, your AC is
What?
21. Got
Do I
it.
have to? Do I have to click that or?
Got it. Nope, I will remember that.
Okay.
So you are still technically grappled, but you are well defended at this point.
Right.
Okay, that also makes you prone. Oh wait, I'll just remember that. Okay,
Yeah, I'm laying prone.
got it. Xanthion, you're up. You are no longer grappled.
All right. I'm gonna make sure I don't get grappled again and just one. Well, I'm gonna swing at him with my 2 short swords again.
I am
ahead.
just like watching you dance around me for a good second. Very confused.
It's hilarious.
All right.
Nice.
Then 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
As the creature turns to grapple Morlo, and you see Morlo fall to the ground, that is all of the opening that you need to drive both short swords through the back of this creature's skull. It falls. Morlo, you are no longer grappled. You are still in shell defense.
Okay.
Any movement, Xanthion?
Yeah, I'm gonna 1, 2. There. I'm gonna move right there.
Actually, just to be fair,
Right.
Xanthion, your first attack is what downed that creature. You still have one attack with your 2 weapon fighting
Hello?
you could use.
Lovely. How's it going?
All right. I will. Yeah, I'll move right there then. And do you want me to just do another one then?
Well, no, I'm not telling you have to. I'm just letting you know you have another one
I
available.
want to use it, but do you want me to roll another short sword attack then?
Oh wait, no, you already rolled 2 of them, and that does hit. So let me just do one thing real quick. And that one drops as well.
Boom.
As in one, even though the short sword is not known as a slashing weapon, as you run up to take a stab, you bring the sword forward in a thrusting motion, and its head topples to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Fasyan, you are no longer grappled.
Yay.
We got 4. Turtles only got 3.
Emma continues running. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Natari, you're up.
Do I need clear line of sight to get that boy?
No, you have enough of a line of sight to if you're wanting to target it with a sacred flame.
Yes.
More than one this time, preferably.
I'm pretty good at rolling dice. So let's see what happens this launch. No, I can't look.
That would have been enough, but it rolled a 20 on its saving throw. Your depth perception is a little compromised at this distance, and you actually bring down the column of fire about 3 feet short. Jim, are you moving?
I thought this was fantasy.
You,
Yeah,
even-
on stage. On stage.
Petra, you're up.
I am so stunned by his just ineptitude that I don't even have an insult
You
anymore.
guys, this creature has a -2 to its dexterity save.
I'm just baffled. I'm speechless. I think Petra's been speechless maybe twice in her life.
Seeing him
This is
fail
now
this
her
much
third.
has given Xanthion confidence. He's
All right, where's that last Zombo? Oh, it's way over there. Can I leapfrog over never
Walk
mind.
on the turtle shell.
I was gonna hop off the turtle shell.
Parkour,
Like
parkour.
Mario
Actually-
style.
Actually, you can move through
Friendly space.
a friendly space. It counts as difficult terrain, so just moving into more low space would cost you 10 feet of movement. You just can't end your turn there.
Because it's a pretty big shell. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah, I want got any booze in that shell? I wanna hop over onto the shell and then hop onto the Zombo
Huh?
in between Zebedee and
Xanthion.
right.
We've gone
The
from
Zombo
Xena, we've gone from Xena, the warrior princess, to Bible characters.
I'm running out of Z names, okay? Or X name.
Xylophone.
Counting
Call him
names.
xylophone next time.
I got a couple more.
You guys, I am charging all of you with the sacred task of thinking up wrong names that start with the Z sound and sending them to Aaron either in Facebook Messenger or
I refuse.
Email.
I've already got
refuse that.
Zapdos, the Pokemon character, so that one's on lock.
It's in your
yeah, I
hands.
could definitely use some more.
Okay.
I refuse. I will not play into this.
That's fine. We'll come up with plenty for you. Okay.
Petra, what are you
And
doing?
then I'm just gonna
Smack him with your
just for
ukulele.
shits and gigs, I'm gonna grab my scimitar because that's cool. And have at the Zombo
Okay.
across the way.
All right. You slash at him.
Hmm.
And actually run him through the chest. And yet again, he will not go down.
Hmm.
You have 5 feet of movement left, or you're using it or standing pat.
So quick question.
Yeah.
If I dual wield, do I need to say so before I actually do an action with dual wield or 2-weapon fighting?
Okay, is the scimitar a light weapon?
1 second.
Should be, actually. No, wait, no, it's not.
I know it's finesse, but is it light?
Yes. Yeah, they're both light.
The rapier is light as well?
Yep.
Have you used your bonus action this round?
I used. Oh, do I only get one?
Per round.
Yeah, but I don't think you used it, did
Oh,
you? Not this round.
I used Bardic Inspiration
That was a while ago.
That
previous.
was a
Yeah.
while ago.
You get
Right.
one bonus action per round. So yeah, no, I'll allow it. Absolutely. You
Okay,
got another
so
attack.
then I wanna go again with the rapier that is in my left hand.
Hold on just one
Oh.
second. Yeah, that's fine. Just give me
Oops.
1 second.
No problem.
No, yeah, that's the roll we will take. I just want to look one thing up real quick.
So I can't remember because it's an offhand attack. I don't know if she gets her proficiency with it.
She
My
does get
character's
proficiency.
left-handed.
Or do you have dual weapon fighting style?
I think I.
No, you do get your proficiency with it. If you're proficient with the weapon, you don't apply your ability modifier unless you have the duelist feat.
That's what it is.
But hang on just one second. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
That's all right.
I just want to make sure that I am getting this correct. No, okay, sorry, hold up. The rapier is a finesse weapon, but it is not a light weapon.
Oh, oops.
To dual wield, both weapons have to be light. Unless
I
you
must
have
have read that. I'm sorry.
unless you have the duelist feat, then one of the two cannot be light. But yes, you would not be able to dual wield with a rapier and a scimitar without taking the duelist feat.
Okay.
can-
Can I use my claws as a bonus action?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So that your claws are just a D4, right? Okay, cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Cool. I can't do that.
Cool, 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 cool.
Yet again,
Cool.
you slash at your claws right across the throat. It should be a killing blow. It just by sheer force of will remains standing.
I need to know his secrets, you guys. This
Felix.
motherfucker doesn't give up.
Felix,
Right.
Rolls.
All right. So before Felix goes, first off, do I notice that Emma has fucked off?
roll a perception check.
Perception. Where are you? Oh God.
You're aware that she is running away, but from what you can tell, she's just distancing herself from the combat. I mean, it's not like she's, so yes, you notice she's out of range.
Yeah,
If that's what you're asking.
That's the 120 that I fucking get. It's a perception roll. So, yeah.
Well, the Dragonborn asked you to watch over her, and then all of a sudden, everybody left her. Then the zombies attacked, and she died. And then all of a sudden, she's back to life, and was like, "Ah!"
All right. In my defense, I didn't exactly expect a horde of zombies to descend upon us. So,
In my defense, I don't like children, so
fair defense.
I'm
Fair
too
defense.
socially awkward to be dealing with the
I
kid
side
right
with the
now.
feline on that one. I cast magic missile, all 3 darts on that cocksucker. Son of a bitch. Sorry. So
what is your moral compass here?
He doesn't have one.
I don't have one.
That is your
No,
third spell.
Most
correct?
of so, yeah, that's my 3rd spell slot.
Okay.
Yes, Felix doesn't cuss. I cuss, but Felix does.
Oh, okay. Felix.
You've heard him cuss once. So let's see here. So the way that is actually calculating, Shannon, I will have to click it 3 times because
Oh.
when you click it once, it only does for 1 dart.
That's that. When you cast magic missile, every dart does the same amount of damage.
Oh, I thought they did different damages. Okay.
It's a bizarre ruling that
Yeah, I was
that they
just
did
saying.
in Sage Advice, but yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
they're all the same.
Okay then. So all 3 on him.
And
That's pretty pooey.
Guys,
pretty good for what you've been doing so far.
you riddle this creature with 3 bolts of magic energy. It twists and turns and absorbs all 3 hits. It remains standing.
Let's add him to the party, you guys. Let's just add him to the party.
All right.
And everybody-
I'm gonna take my 30 movement and move closer towards Emma.
And everybody hears an echoey groan coming from within inside the turtle shell.
Do I have
That's
to do
when
everything?
Petra invents "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John. She comes up with that song, not him.
Yeah. Elton just copyrights it.
The creature, Petra, its focus attached to you now because of your heroics to come up and claw and stab at it. Turns
I
to
get that a
you,
lot.
grabs you and pulls you in toward its gaping maw. To
I
try
also
to
get
take
that a
bite
lot.
out of you. You are grappled. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Hmm
That one is dead.
And I scream, "This guy didn't buy me dinner first, and I do not consent. Please help me."
Lost, you're up.
Okay. I'm hitting it with the maul recklessly. Actually,
Everybody
no, I'm not
except
gonna
Natari
reckless.
help me.
I'm going to add the bardic inspiration to this one.
You can wait until after you roll to see if you need it, just to let you know.
Holy K. Okay.
Roll again just to see if you crit. Okay, you do not. So yeah, you don't have to burn your bardic inspiration if you don't want
Okay.
to. Both of those are a hit.
And then I am going to beat down on its head with my maul. For the love of God, as much damage.
Please
as
tell
this
me
thing
he
takes.
goes down. Tell me he goes down.
Its skull splits in a spray of. Let's see.
Viscera.
Goo.
Wait a minute. Just doing this. Want to make sure I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay. Added 2 to it. Okay. His skull is literally split open. You can see exposed brain matter, and still he stands and stares. Xanthion, you're up.
What about turtle?
Did we skip? Oh yeah, sorry. No.
Yeah, he
Morlo.
always goes before.
Morlo, you're up. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Logan.
Okay, so the turtle shell's laying on the ground prone.
Mm-hmm.
I let out an awful as I shoot my arms and legs and my head out of the shell, and I jump up as only a turtle can. And I'm going to attack right here.
Petra?
I currently don't have a weapon, so I'll use a claw.
No, you can snatch up your glaive if you want to. That's not a problem.
That's okay. I know how to kill this guy.
Okay.
He's got to be bit.
He must be big.
What is this?
There
What kind of an attack is this? The
I'm
first one that you cross?
attacking. I'm just attacking with my claw, and I'm gonna go in with a bite to the head.
We would need to have you move to there to do it, but you have the movement. That's not a problem.
Oh, okay.
Because it's your glaive is the 10 foot. Unless you
Oh, I
want to
gotcha.
pick up your glaive and still attack from there. Yeah.
No, I'll stick with.
You've got the movement. It's no problem.
I'll stick with that. So
Scott?
this is
Scott.
Yeah.
To quote Matthew Mercer, how would you like to do this?
Yes. Finally.
so as I said, I let out the
time.
and I'm gonna grab him by the back of the head with my claw. Not so much to hurt him, I guess, but just to pull him forward. And I'm gonna lean his head back and just bite into his throat, like you would eat a taco. You know, you tilt your head to the side.
Yes.
And as I chomp it down, you hear that it snaps like a stick. You hear it snapping. And I shake my
down
turtle
throws
head
out.
back and forth, and the black blood is just flying everywhere.
I'm loving it.
And his body
Xanthion
just
fully throws up.
his body drops to the ground, and I'm still shaking his head in my mouth, and I stop, and his head goes flying. And I look around, and I'm like, "What?"
I've seen a lot of shit traveling the high seas, but that one's a new one.
I instantly vomit.
I throw up on Petra.
Scott, you made the barbarian puke.
Nice.
Mark inspiration on your
Wait until
sheet.
wait until you read my backstory, and then you'll
So-
see why that's okay.
So now Petra has
Vomit. all
vomit,
over her.
blood, intestines on her, and her shoulder furs are ripped out, correct?
Like so, typical Sunday. Cool.
Kind of sounds
Yeah.
like Scott in the other campaign.
Except
Exactly.
I'm not getting paid for it, but whatever.
A silence, an unsettling silence settles over the woods. Once more, the groans and moans and gnashing of teeth of these creatures finally silent. You can take a moment to breathe a deep sigh.
I don't. I say,
Still
where's the
so.
dead kid?
He's not dead anymore.
Currently running.
Yeah, she's
She's
Emma, stop.
surprisingly fast.
Emma stops and is hyperventilating by a tree. and you catch up to her, Felix.
Okay.
I'm looking around to see if there's anything else that, because all these were just popping out of nowhere. So I'm looking around to see if there's anything else.
All right, so you're on guard. And
Would I roll persuasion to try and calm her down?
yeah, we're going to call it persuasion.
Ooh,
Son of a bitch. Seriously.
I was.
Perfect time for ukulele.
Can I?
Ooh, that's a good point.
I want to cast.
Guidance on myself.
No,
Oh,
I want to cast.
Seriously? Hell to the fuck yeah.
Sorry, what are you doing, Petra?
I want to cast prestidigitation,
14.
and I'm going to use the you instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot,
Mhm.
and I'm going to point at Christian's character Felix, and
Soil
his
him.
right shoe is going to be covered in shit.
Okay.
I say, that's for earlier, you turd. And then I turn to the little dead kid and say, see, like everything's okay. It's all good, little
I'm
dead girl.
going to try and grapple her by the throat.
Oh, I'm trying to cheer the little girl up.
It's not going to work. It's not. But Felix is going to stare you down and go, you are real close from me singeing the rest of your fur off with a firebolt, you feline piece of shit. Now, if you're not too busy being a complete cathartic asshole, I'm trying to help this child.
Well,
Now,
I am
fuck
too.
off kindly.
Ooh, those are.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Those
sir.
are fighting words.
Does she laugh at his foot being covered in shit? That's all I was trying to do. No.
Can I cast
Why?
detect magic on the undead things that attack?
He
them?
looks at the two of you like you have both lost your minds.
I don't work well with kids. I'm doing my best here, dude. I thought it was funny.
All right.
You finish the food on your plate, and I'll eat the zebra cake.
Yes.
Can I cast detect magic on all the undead? Well, on myself to see what the is going on. How are you?
Hold on just one second. Hold on. All right. You cast detect magic.
Yes.
There is a faint aura coming from that one. That is the only thing you pick up on.
I walk over to it, poke it.
Okay.
I'm not feeding you. You need to go eat. Stop it.
See if any magic comes out.
I poke it with like my short sword.
You want me to eat it out?
Do stuff.
I say, don't play with Merle's food.
I think I do too.
He's probably gonna want that for later.
Hang on.
Okay. So you, Xanthion, you said you go up to that one?
Mr. Moody, go watch. I'll bring it
And
to you.
poke it with my short sword.
Okay. It doesn't move.
I go pick up my bow.
Oh, hold up 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Who's crying? Is that Christian?
That's Dominic.
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
crying.
No, it's Felix.
Ray. She's not giving me my stuff.
Please don't let your dad beat you on live TV.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna take a bathroom break while he's gone.
Is it good?
I'm gonna roll a D20 for their children.
They need it.
You look that creature over. Are you just poking at it, Logan?
Yeah, I'm like trying to investigate it, but like I'm poking at it.
Roll
Okay.
for investigation.
Yeah, you can roll for investigation.
All right.
As I'm looking around and don't see any more enemies, I'm guessing I'm calming down out of rage.
Yep, you are no longer raging.
And just once I stop raging, where's Emma? Emma. Where's Emma?
Over
Little
here.
dead girl?
And then I'm
She's
gonna
not
head over
dead,
there.
I think.
All right. Xanthion, out of this creature's clothing, you pull out what looks like a small glass jar, covered with a waxed cloth tied in place rather than a cork. Inside of the jar is this thick, whitish yellow ointment, and the jar itself has a small label printed on it in handwriting calligraphy is Salvage Apothecary, and it's SALVE, like a salvage apothecary.
Nice.
That is the source of the magical aura. Nothing
I
else.
do an Arcana check to see if I know what that is or does or anything.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Not in the slightest. I have
Okay.
a +1, I guess.
Do not know what this particular item is. While Xanthion is investigating, what are the rest of you doing?
After the blow up, has she calmed down at all, or have we made things worse? Have I made?
It doesn't seem like it's worse. It's just like she's panicked right now. Foss, you have approached at this point.
Just squat down to her level and just hold her if she looks like she needs that, or it's gonna be okay. It's okay. They're gone.
As Foss takes care of her, I'm going to go back.
I also abandoned ship on that one. I got no horse in this game.
I
Okay.
give
Race.
Felix the bottle.
Okay. Felix, you walk up and Xanthion hands you the aforementioned jar of ointment.
Oh.
It's giving off magical aura.
Good to know.
Don't I get one?
No, sorry, I only have one.
I look at it.
Try it out.
Petra.
Put it on.
Petra,
Uh-huh.
are you skilled in Arcana, perchance, being a bard?
I have +3.
Or are you proficient in it?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. No. I can try though.
She could give me an advantage on trying to figure it out, right?
I'm at +3.
Shannon.
Yeah, I would allow it. That's okay. Yes.
I was saying.
Alrighty.
So
I can give you bardic inspiration if you'd like. It's not going to be as inspiring as the other people because you just said bad words at me, but
you also just covered my shoe in shit, so let's leave it at that, Furline fuckwad.
oh, that's a good
Xanthion's
one.
scared of
Feline
Felix
fuckwad.
right now.
17 is the higher of the two.
You've never come across this particular item before. In fact, you're not 100% sure what this item is, but you know that it is some sort of a restorative or healing ointment. You
Okay.
Don't know its
Can I-
properties. You don't know. You've never heard of something like this being in ointment form. Normally, you're familiar with potions of healing.
Mm-hmm.
This is something different. This is something you've never come across before.
All right. So,
Can I snatch that from him and put it on my bald fur patches?
You can try.
Sleight of hand?
Nah, he's going to see it coming. If you want to try to get it out of him, what you'd have to do is try to disarm him and then try to pick it up.
Oh, I just wanted to like snatch it. Okay.
Doink.
Hey, I'll test it out if you want a guinea pig. They're Felix Felicis.
As much as you piss me off, I still am above making people human or tabaxi guinea pigs in this case.
I consent. Let's try it out. I don't like these bald
Animal
guys.
testing is against.
I
the-
would rather not.
Okay, well, I'll do it on myself then. Just let me see it. I'll just do a little itty bitty.
As somebody who's versed in this kind of stuff, I really will not let you do this.
Okay, well,
We
if you're
just
gonna tell
found
me
it on
no,
a
can you-
zombie.
If you're gonna
I-
tell me no, at least do it in a non-boring way. Jeez, I walk away.
At least swear at her a little bit.
Yeah, I liked you better when you swore.
Yes, and I shouldn't be doing that in the first place, but still, you do a good job of getting that out.
Hmm.
So I
Good
put
one.
it in my satchel. What should I put that in my inventory as, Shannon?
Mysterious ointment.
Serious ointment. Okay, let's see here.
And you can just put a note on it that the label says salvage apothecary. Xanthion, now that everybody is coming down from the high of battle, please roll me a survival check.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm proficient if that means anything.
Shannon, sorry to cut back in again and bother you. Mysterious ointment, what?
The label says salvage apothecary. SALVE, like a salve. AGE.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Did you roll on a survival check?
No,
Logan?
you said at and then stop talking.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hold on. Classes. I'm just trying to think. Do you know right off the top of your hand what your favorite terrain does for survival checks?
Let me check.
That's what I'm looking for.
Excuse me.
Your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make a intelligence or wisdom check related to it.
And this is a wisdom, so add +2 to your roll.
Okay.
Because you're proficient in survival, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll and add +2. 13. You take a moment to look around. There are 9 of these creatures. And you are fairly certain that the 8 that are in a clump all around you are the 8, the other hunting party of 8 that you had been tracking as you tracked the wolves. It starts to make sense that the tracks as you were following them weren't in a hurry and seemed unsteady on their feet. That explains these 8. The 9th is unaccounted for, and you never saw a 9th set of tracks.
Can I go investigate that 9th one?
Yep, roll me an investigation check.
There it is. 21.
21.
This fellow has on his possession a flask that is
I
about
want it.
half empty and a bag of mushrooms tied to his belt.
Yes!
Hey! I take
We're
all
gonna
of
party
those.
tonight.
No, I don't mean like take all the mushrooms at once, but like I take the bag of them.
These are morel mushrooms. He was mushroom hunting.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Wow, way to make me miss mushroom hunting, Shannon. I'm sad now.
Awesome.
Can I investigate what's in the flask?
Rock
No,
gut
no, just-
whiskey.
Give it to me. I'll drink it.
Felix, roll me an insight check.
Insight? Okay. Probably not going to be good. And nope.
12, that's fine. At the mention of mushrooms, you pull out your notebook.
Mhm.
Something spurs your memory. And you come across the note that Cy Bellington went missing in the woods. after he went out hunting for mushrooms.
Do it. Shit, what race was Sai?
Never said.
Never said. Okay.
But whatever this thing was, whatever this thing is, it used to be human.
You.
Foss,
Yes.
Ben, you with me?
Yes.
You get the child calmed down. She just looks at you with just those wide, terrified eyes that only a child can have.
Oh.
And she just kind of takes your hand limply, deferring to you.
I'm gonna walk back towards the group of people and look at everybody, and I think we need to get her back to town. She might have been one of those missing daughters that was on the bulletin board.
Missing daughter. Oh,
Yeah.
daughter healer. The healer note. Possibly. Anything, I'm out of spell slots, so
Me
I'm
too.
I'm more useless than usual. So I figured it'd probably be best. Yes, let's go.
You gotta get that shit cleaned off your shoe too, buddy.
It is about
Patch up those bare spots, why don't you?
Oh.
about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Are you guys heading straight back to town? You're going to pause for a short rest. Completely up to you guys.
Did anybody investigate?
We need to collect proof.
I
of
investigated
killed wolves.
all
Hold
the
up, hold up.
bodies.
Hold
Hang
up.
on, guys.
One at a time. Jim, what were you saying?
Did anybody investigate what the wolves were feeding on at first when we got there?
It was
Yep.
Sai.
It's a guy with a flask and a bag full of morel mushrooms.
Okay, sorry.
So
All right.
Christian, is your character communicating to us that this is the guy from the bulletin board? I'm not sure. if it is or
I
not.
haven't said anything yet.
Okay.
It depends on whether or not we're going to travel or short rest. I'll mention it to you guys then.
Gotcha.
But I pipe in and go, oh, before we travel, we should collect proof that we've killed the wolves, so that way we get some silver.
Cut off their ears. No wait.
I cut off
Yeah,
all
no,
their
cut off their
ears.
ears.
That would probably be best, unless somebody wants to collect their skins and sell them to a tanner.
Ooh, no.
Hey, I could do that. Maybe.
You are the ranger, so
If you do that, you would not be able to take a short rest unless you do that after the fact. Just
Up to you
throwing
guys.
that out there.
I'm staying away from the corpses while I'm got Emma.
a short rest at very minimum is an hour, correct?
Correct. And you
Does that restore spell slots, or is that just a long rest?
no long rest for spell slots.
Okay.
Are the corpses carrying any weapons?
No. But you, as you investigate, and Xanthion, you said you also were investigating.
Yeah.
All of these seem to be clothed. I mean, like normal people. A couple of them are clothed like guards or soldiers. They have possessions on them. The one that had the ointment, also, you find a couple of coin purses on them. Let's see here. Okay.
You take the coins.
All told, you find 14 gold pieces, 10 electrum pieces, and 33 silver pieces to divvy up however you would wish. The strange ointment, a few other knickknacks, like just a few things of like personal belongings. One of them is wearing like a pendant around her neck that has a hand-drawn image of a family inside of it.
I'll snack that.
The ones that are dressed like guards, they have scabbards on their sides, but no swords. These just look like people that met an end and then didn't end.
I'm going to ask Emma if she'll stay right there, and I'm going to go around to each body, and I'm going to find something that might help identify them and carry them back to town when we go.
Carry the people or carry the items?
The items, anything that might help identify them. I'm not looking for anything valuable, just something that might help identify them.
I've got the family locket on me.
Got it. Foss, roll investigation. Okay. You find a few knickknacks and personal effects. Easy enough. Hopefully enough to identify who these people might have been.
But do you guys want me to skin the wolves?
I say,
How much
well,
hit points did he take?
Say what now, Jim?
How much hit points did he take? What's his health at?
Who's?
Zach?
Pantheon.
I'm at 8.
Yeah.
Well, if we rest an hour, that'll be a short rest. Should be enough to get you back up a little bit. Then we could take care of the wolves and head out. What do you guys?
There's a short rest and get the wolves.
Okay. Is that the consensus of the group?
I think so.
Okay. So you all
Sorry.
go ahead.
During the short rest, I will say, I believe that is Cy Bellington, who you found the flask and the mushrooms on.
Uh-oh. We should probably tell someone about that, right?
That was on the notice board.
Yeah, we should figure that out. Also, if that's a person, then I'm guessing the rest of these things are also people or were people. So I'm all for stealing, but I hope you guys aren't like stealing from dead people. We're gonna like locate their families with the stuff you've taken from them, right?
That's what I plan to do.
Okay, just making sure. You
All
know
right.
me, I love my stealing, but not from dead people. That's where I draw the line.
Actually, that's a good point, Natari. As a priest, are you wanting to do anything in terms of like funeral rites or anything for these people?
Yes, we'll just arrange the bodies and do rites to each of them.
Got it. So you go over them as this can be a part of your short rest. It wouldn't count against you.
Can I move all the bodies around the felled tree?
Sure, absolutely. And so the party, having survived unscathed, well, I won't say unscathed, having survived without loss from a very surprising encounter in the woods, huddles up together to try to catch their breath, regain some strength, and head back to Elmswain. And that is where we will pick up next session.
Sweet.
Hooray!